Part 2, what is healthy narcissism? I just wanted to bring light to or reference Dr. Romney, who is a famous clinical psychologist who specializes in NPD and narcissistic personality disorder, and how much she hates this term, healthy narcissism. In her eyes, it's a bit of an oxymoron, and I agree, because we are trying to bring to light that narcissistic behavior characteristics in people who have NPD are highly exploitive, highly manipulative, highly damaging and abusive to other people. So why would we throw in the term healthy narcissism? Because that is potentially showing those people that they can continue to manipulate, abuse, exploit those around them, because now there's this term floating around called healthy narcissism. I get it. I totally get her. But where did it come from? Freud and Paul Fedrin, as well as Heinz Cahut. These were mental health professionals back in the day. Paul was a physician from Austria, as well as a psychoanalyst that came up with a paper and the term for part of the ego, which is narcissism, because that's what it is. It's a personality trait that's associated with our ego, and whether that there's healthy levels. But, I get Dr. Romney's perspective. I totally, I love her, and I totally get it. But what these guys are talking about is a sense of a healthy sense of self, and that you have boundaries, and that you have strong emotional resilience, and that when somebody criticizes you, you aren't going to be fractured, defensive, and angry, and hurt, because you have a healthy level of self-love and acceptance and confidence, and that it's balanced. You're not above anybody. You're not thinking you're better than anybody else. You're not putting people below you or thinking that they're below you. You have empathy for other people. You don't use people and manipulate people. You appreciate everybody for their strengths, their weaknesses, and other people, and you are no better than they are. But you don't put up with bad behavior. You have good boundaries. You don't tolerate being mistreated. This would be somebody that has healthy levels of, I guess, if you want to call it narcissism. I get it. I think we should ditch the term, but that's what that means. It's just a healthy sense of self. They have healthy self-love, healthy self-confidence, healthy self-assurance, and healthy levels of pride. It's balanced. It's not above. It's not inflated. It's balanced and subdued and minimal, okay, to the people around. But they also, when you see that they have good boundaries, that they don't tolerate abuse or bad behavior from people, that would be a good example of healthy levels, or I guess you could say healthy narcissism. So I hope that makes sense to people. But if you watch Dr. Romney, she's really good, and she explains why she doesn't like the term. So there you go.